Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it takes to get a shot approved in feature stop motion animation.
Kubo! I have crushed creatures who could fit this world on their fingernail. This victory brings me no honor. Imagine how you're going to feel when you lose.
Just like an actor, you are going to be cast on a shot or sequence.
The part you'll be reading for is one of the bad guys. There's Brian and Marty.
Who?
This is one of my very favorite parts of starting on a new film or production. It's the excitement of what am I going to get cast as? What sequence am I going to get? It's very common to be cast on strengths you possess as an animator, be it acting or action or cartoony, realistic, whatever makes them feel confident about giving you a certain part of the film.
Okay, kid, you got the job.
And then when you finally find out,
Oh my God!
so exciting because now you get to prepare. Even before meeting with the director, I like to watch the sequence over and over and really take notes on key expressions, compositions, poses, anything that the director has already bought off on earlier in the production. And then I can write down my own notes and some of my own ideas that I'm ready to take into the kickoff. Next up is the kickoff meeting with the director, the supervisor, the lead camera person, and the editor. And you're all there to discuss the needs of the shot.
Eddie, what's my motivation?
You're the file clerk.
After the discussion is had, you are released to block.
Let loose the Kraken!
This is typically now where I will shoot video reference. Time to block now, right? Not so fast.
Huh. Well, then it were so simple.
There are a lot of other departments that are going to be part of your block, and you need to work some things out before you take your first picture. I need to get my armature tightened and tuned before I go out to my stage. I have to talk to my rigger about any supports or interactions I'm going to be dealing with in my shot. The rigging department is really important for an animator, and it's pretty much going to be designing something custom for you for almost every shot in a feature film. If there's cloth animating or hair animating in the shot, you're going to need to check in with the clothing department and the hair department to make sure that it's going to be able to perform the way you need it to for the shot. There's the RP face librarians that bring out your custom faces for every single shot in the film. So you need to check those and make sure that everything is in order before you start animating. You'll be working directly with the camera person to make sure the timing's right, your character's in focus and lit well throughout the shot, hitting all your marks. And since in a feature film the camera's moving almost in every single shot, it's one of the most important collaborations you're going to be doing during prep. So now you can start blocking.
All right, here we go.
I enter my stage, I close the curtain, I walk over to my set, and I start blocking. I start with that first picture, and I go all the way straight ahead till I get to the end. Stop motion blocking is very different than in all the other mediums of animation. You can't jump around the timeline and drop in keys and then put in a breakdown. All the poses have to happen in order from start to end. You start by taking that first picture, which will become your key, and you will hold that key as one steady picture until you get to the next storytelling pose. Then you drop that one in, and then you hold that picture again until you get to a breakdown. Then you hold, and then you rinse and repeat this all the way till you get to the end. You finish your block, and now it's time to show the director. You make a meeting, and in that meeting you're going to receive timing notes, adjustments, posing, maybe some information to push a pose a little further or pull one back a little more. But whatever those notes are, if they buy off on enough of your performance, you are then released to do a rehearsal on twos. So you go back to your set again, and now you animate the whole thing on twos. This is your second time through. You make another meeting to meet with the director, and this is now their last opportunity to give you notes. So you'll get maybe some further timing adjustments, some posing, some facial requests. But if they buy off again, you are now released to do the hero.
Excuse me. That's a bad outfit.
Hero time. Okay, so I go back to my sets. Very often I'll sit down in my chair and it's like a classic Hollywood pipeline, like props and sets and hair and clothing and puppets and facial lighting and camera. Everyone's running all over the place to do their best to make sure what they've created for this film looks as amazing as possible before you take your first frame. And then finally, everyone leaves. You close that curtain and you clamp it, turn around, and you walk back to your set, and you climb up on that high wire, and you look down, deep breath, and you start walking, one frame at a time. You finish the hero, you took your last frame. You take a breath, you call production, they come in, they send it to the theater to be viewed. You might wait 30, 40 minutes, and then you get a call in the walkie. Green 6 approved, and you're like, yes! Maybe celebrate for like 2 minutes, and then you get a call. Justin, can you make it over to yellow 4, please? And you do it all over again.
Let's move immediately to scene 52. Tor, are you in place?
Yeah.
Great.
There is nothing like working on a stop-motion animated feature film. To work with 400 people that are ultra talented in every single department, all working together to tell one story. It's such an honor, and I feel so much gratitude that I get to be one of the people that is breathing life into this story. And it's been an unimaginable dream come true for me.